Okay, so we're going to run through another movement where, again, we're going to be able to train these retractors, but also the extensor of the spine. You know, some of those trap fibers, where they're situated and where they insert on that upper back, they do, in some essence, function as, you know, mild extensors of the spine, and to fully shorten them, it pays to be in an extended position through the spine to some degree. But what, you know, being in this position on the bench, you know, Ryan has the bench position, so, you know, somewhat around his sternum, so he's allowing a little bit of flexion through that thoracic vertebrae, through those thoracic vertebrae. From there, he's thinking about, as he retracts back with his shoulders, he's also going to simultaneously extend up through his spine. So we're getting that extended position through the spine. We're then also facilitating a shortened position for those retractors depressed to the scapula. It's not the perfect movement by any means, but again, in terms of the actual profile of the movement, the actual profile is peaking in this position here. As he gets into the shortened position for all these muscles, you know, that moment arm is dropping off, coming close to the shoulder and these vertebrae in the spine, so things are actually getting quite easy from a mechanical perspective as he's getting weaker. What he's got to think about is engaging his glutes and maintaining stability through here, and then just all he's thinking about is these muscles running up the spine and the guys around the scapula pulling down and in, thinking about almost driving that chest towards the ceiling is another cue you can use. So as he comes into that position, he's thinking about trying to tilt this chest up towards the ceiling so he can get as much extension here as possible. Again, coming back to the videos on assessing spinal extension, it pays to get into that, you know, get into each client and work out how far they can actually extend so that you're not loading them too heavy with dumbbells. And again, you know, we can also assess how much range Ryan has for retraction so we know we're not loading him with too much weight in those dumbbells so that he can actually get into a fully retracted position. Having said that, as you'll see with the cable setup we did previously or in another video, given the direction of the way these dumbbells are pulling in the direction of the upper arm, it may struggle to get into a fully retracted position because the scapula, you know, being able to get the scapula into a fully retracted and downwardly rotated position is going to be somewhat impeded by the structure of the rib cage. But again, he's actually doing a pretty good job here. That would become more of an issue if you started going really heavy with the dumbbells. But all in all, that's what we're focusing on here.